सो हांव ज्ञानेश्वर वांयगणकर वॉर्ड नंबर 8चो हांव सांगूंक सोदतां की ह्या सरकाराक हे हांगासर आमकां सिग्नला खातीर हेका आमच्या 4 रस्त्या खातीर प्रॉब्लम जाता. लोकांचे हांगासर सारके जीव धोक्यान आहा. हे हांगासर इस्कॉलाक येता जावं पेड्या ग्रावंडार येता आनी खूब प्रॉब्लम आहा. त्या खातीर हांव मागतां ह्या सरकारा कडेन बेगितल्या बेगीन जावं चीफ मिनिस्टरा कडेन की बेगितल्या बेगीन हांगासर पेड्यान लक्ष घालचें. हें आमी पयलें सजेशन अशें दिल्लें आसलें की डेफिनेटली इंटरनॅशनला कडसून तुमी क्रॉसींग दवरा आमकां, पूण आयकूंक ना. सोड कित्याक सण पेड्यान हेंच्यांनी आमकां दवरूंक जाय आसलें. हे लोकांक आतां पळय कितलो ट्रॅवल जाता पळय तो हांगासर जो एक्सिडेंट जाता विकाक 3-4 एक्सिडेंट तरी जातात. त्या खातीर मागता जावं आमचे आयज MLA येयले, आमचो कार्लोस पेरेरा जावं आमचो जोसवा येयलो, हेंकांय दिसलें खरें हें रॉंग आहा. हे पयलीं आमच्या आदल्या MLAन बी केल्लें आहा हांगासर. कित्याक आमकां सांगलेलें तुमकां बरे भशेन हांगासर क्रॉसींग हांगासर लोकांक करूंक ना. तुमचें फोटिंगगिरी करून आमकां त्रासान घातल्या सगळ्या लोकांक. त्या खातीर मागता चीफ मिनिस्टराक जावं सरकाराक बेगीन लक्ष दिवचें आनी बेगीतल्या बेगीन आमचो सॉल्व करचें हांगा प्रॉब्लम.
येस आतां तें भायलच हें हाडूं जाय तुमी घालपा हिंगा. या हांव घेता आतां एक्चुली. कम मारियो कम इंजिनियर कम. There is one interesting and very good development. Our engineer with the consultant has informed us that they are going to make an opening down there 100 meters down. I will ask engineer to please explain this. They have made a proposal and they are waiting the clearance from the police.
Sir, wherever that service road is in level with the main carriageway,
Right.
we'll make one access to that service road, so that the traffic who want to go to the hospital side or market side, they can take that, and instead of coming to this junction, they can go out and out from.
Or U-turning सामको difficult कळ्ळें न्ही आनी डेंजरस जाता. गाडी फाटी फुडें वचपाक पडटा. So if they make that entry, I think one solution will be in hand immediately.
Same condition back side.
Yeah.
Same condition back side. Okay, that will work.
Rain water. It is coming in the house.
The last 2 rains.
Yeah, your name, madam?
My name is Crystal. I'm a resident of Pedam. So there was this site inspection called, so there are a lot of people who came here. But the thing is that when I reached over here, I found that there was all about media, So we, people who live in this area, and we have so many grievances along this road as well. We wanted to bring out those points, and we want those points to be noted and acted on. But it seems to be more about, putting your face on social media. So we are hoping that the MLAs will actually follow through with what they are saying and take some action, rather than us just coming. Every time we come out on the streets, we say something and then everything goes back to normal. So we are hoping with our new MLA, Advocate Carlos, that some action will be taken. And of course the highway issue needs to be solved, because it's very dangerous for children and for people crossing as well as vehicles. So the sooner they put signals, that is the best solution as of now.
Whose fault is this now?
Bad planning, I guess. The whole system, you see, the Goa has just fallen to pieces. The whole system is corrupt from top to bottom. So there's no one person who is the problem. Everybody who is in some government position is the problem, I feel. Because the citizens are working so hard, people are struggling, no one has food to eat, people have no food to eat, and yet there's so much money being wasted on Ravindra Bhavan and this Bhavan and that Bhavan. First take care of the needs of the people, right? That is what we have elected them for. That is why they are in that position. They are called government servants, right? So they need to remember that and do what is right instead of just, eating up the public money.
So if they had to cut the road, it would not happen.
No, we were supposed to get a road from the
As per the drawing, like road.
option for this highway? There's no problem.
I have already.
Okay, we agree to that. What is the solution?
Now we have already proposed for a signal.
Not a solution at all. Don't create confusion by putting signals.
You are talking about temporary situation.
It needs traffic lights, one for temporary, second it needs a flyover.
Listen to it. Then we can work out the thing. You just listen. The proposal which he has, just let him tell you what he has made. The service road is yours. Then you can give them exits, coming into this place. Hard road.
The services are also in that state. They are concentrated on the main highways. First temporary solution is traffic lights. Second is we need a flyover. Because I have met with National Korean Junction crash of the traffic service over here.
Hello. Come here. We are near the temple. Madam.
Also another thing, when we are crossing into the respective lanes, like to get into Prudential Paradise or mostly we are using this lane over here. And people are coming with children across the road, schools or classes or anything. Now this temple is here. They have raised the walls right up, making it a blind sector for both sides. So if they want to raise the wall, might as well put iron rods or grills or something. You can see it like that. Many times like head-on situations and the roads itself are in bad state. So then there is like a road rage over there, like my right of way, my right of way.
We are not against
Yeah, that's the raise the wall and put grills over there. You can see.
Yeah, see through correct.
Excuse me, sir. I think we should have a language where we can talk and you can write down. It's not going to work like this, sir. We can't talk like this because everyone's talking over each other. And how do you remember? Many suggestions. How do you remember what all we are speaking about? This is not the right way. Here it is. Everyone has a grievance which they want to speak about, sir.
We are not finished.
Yes, sir.
You are not listening to me. First is we inspected physically. So we have come for the physical inspection. Simultaneously, the people who are expressing certain things, when they tell us something at this point, then we will be on the side, we will understand. They are sitting in some room and telling us here and there. Personally, I would be blank. You understand? So, and it is involving two constituencies. Our constituency and also Vamsa. So therefore, we will have a joint solution. That's why we decided as a prelim measure, we come here. Now there is a proposal for traffic lights. That is at least to control the movement. So that at least there is a space where people can move safely.
Sir, and so many times like when the traffic police themselves are over here, like it is not coordinated properly. You have vehicles coming and blocking and parking over here front of them. The sugarcane shop is there. Vehicles are coming and stopping over there. Traffic cops are there. They are not doing
Let them
anything.
go, I will come.
First of all, angles are pretty bad to make a turn. And people are stopping to have broken routes over here. People are parking front of over here. Sir, and this wall needs to be put up. Civilians need to come over here.
Has to be started with
We try to create some page or something where we all can all put our suggestions. Yes, and then we will give you details. Then we will call the meeting.
Parking, this traffic cops
When we get your inputs, we can start working on it. Then we'll come back and we'll report.
even these traffic cops, they need to be instructed about parking and blocking the roads. People wait on the
Meeting is very after the election. Meeting is very important.
They open but you're just waiting for, just to ask what date we'll be organizing, that's for sure.
All the way to Andhra. Yeah, we can have it here.
That is to solve this inconvenience, but we don't create a center to then solve the problem. We could have avoided this. And nothing, I mean, lastly, whatever it has happened now, how can we go forward? There is another inspection that I'm doing with regards So all these spaces will provide more seamless flow of traffic once this entire process is complete. So we cannot wait. We cannot wait till then also. We have to have some solution. We have proposed the signals, but who is supposed to install the signals is become a little bit of a confusion. Whether it is the local body, again it is property of national highway, where the municipality cannot put signals in operation. So that is again a issue that we are having. So there are multiple conflicts in terms of who is actually supposed to take the entire
We'll just make a bigger circle. Make a bigger circle. Come closer, come closer.
Yeah, hello. All right. Sir, one special mention on this regarding this road. Everybody listen. See, I am a blind person, but I hope all of you are not blind. The problem will not solve. Signal will not solve this problem. We have to either have a stilt or a subway, because on both the sides there are main things. One is what? The district hospital, and second is Pede Sports Complex, which is going to have the national claim and many other things. So both this junction is very busy, plus all the bypass roads. So I request through our honorable MLA Joshua, who is in the ruling, and of course a very cooperative opposition that we have in Carlos. Both of you will take up, because there is no politics required here. What we require is a road, because we see almost 4 or 5 accidents happening, minor or major, every time, and we will not wait till something great happens on this road. So I request you both that there has to be something which is to be done very concrete. Get the eyes of the people, get the ears of the people. Here it can be either stilts or a bypass. How you do it, what you do it, because signal will not help. Because after rains, I'll tell you, because when I was driving a car, when in rains, the windows become foggy, and once that fog is there, the cars coming like this, they will not be able to see that side. It will be just crushed over. So I request, something great would be done. No, that's only. There are plenty of roads. So this is what is required, sir. And I require our honorable MLA, both the MLAs, to take up this issue very seriously. And we would like to get attention of people. And if attention is required, then a person like me, I would even go on a fast sitting here in the middle of the road. But this has to be done, sir.
We'll be there with you. We'll be there with you. We'll be there with you. No, it's okay. What are they planning?
No, remember, it was done first, perfectly concreted. then suddenly they realized that Kadamba Ferns, that hotel and all, that whole complex is not getting an exit from the left side to go there. You have to go right down to Old Goa Junction and come. So what they did, after doing the road, they actually dug it up and made an underpass. You understand? Now it is giving this relief to them. Something like this, Joshua, could you just work out on these lines?
I have asked the contractors to evaluate the same thing.
Yeah.
What has happened?
We don't mind coming to any authorities with you people.
It is not in the current scope of this current work.
Understood.
It will have to be taken up under a new head in this next budget. However, the central government works with regards to the highways.
Right.
We can either do it to the central government funds or through the state funds, but whichever department is taking up, it has to be a concrete plan where everything is taken into account. See, there are a lot of people that are using this facility, beautiful facility that has been built by the government. I also do not want the people that are using it for their health and for their fitness. There are a lot of people that are benefiting because of this entire thing. Also, the hospital is a major important structure that is there for the entire taluka of Bandej. It is the North Goa district hospital, so it is not only Bandej, right from Penne, Bichole, everybody comes to this hospital. So we have to account for
now
that.
This bridge, Atar bridge, I think was done by GSITC.
Yes, we have
I
taken
think
it.
similarly also that flyover ahead near Green Park. So like this, can you just work out under the new budget? We can make a proposal.
Exactly.
So we can all support.
See,
Don't wait for NHI. It will take 5 years.
It will take very long. So I had recommended a flyover to be
We will draw our attention of our enterprising minister for
that would be a very the best solution at this point of time for everybody. It will also solve the Akwai problem, it will solve the Pede problem, and everybody, I think,
Exactly. What we are talking about is not going to happen before 1 year.
No, I agree.
So at the moment, how do you stop loss of life that is likely to be? What is the temporary situation?
Rains, it will be definitely
Can we
disaster.
employ extra police here?
what is it, the police cannot stop a big trailer that is coming to the side of the street. Right? How can you stop this? For him at 40 kilometers per hour to stop is difficult.
He's climbing the slope there.
He's climbing the slope, he's coming down. These are things that you, common man, we have not driven trucks.
Signage on the highway.
The project is not complete.
So that means in short we are saying we have to face the consequences for 1 year minimum.
There are
A small, it's not been done for so many years. At least we have come to start.
As he said that they cannot stop. Can you not have a speed breaker 200 meters away so that they already stop? Then the police controls it. One year, what time? From 1 year.
टेम्पररी स्पीड ब्रेकर
पुन्हा हायवे टेम्पररी स्पीड
स्पीड ब्रेकर कशा पाहिजे पुन्हा हायवे
तुमचें नांव नांव कितें तुमचें ओके हांगा तुमकां कितें त्रास जाता
क्रॉस करतलो क्रॉस करतलो आतां थोडे दिसांनी इस्कॉलाक खबर आसा तेन्ना भुरगीं क्रॉस करतली हांव आतां भुरग्याक 300 रुपया दिसाक मोठ्या कॉलेजीन धाडपाक हांगा क्रॉसींग कितें करतलो आमकां एडल्ट्सांक जायना भुरगीं खंय क्रॉस करतली सांगपा इतलें रिस्की जाल्लें हें सगलें कितें करतलो क्रॉस
तुमचो डिमांड कितें आसा
आमकां एक फ्लायओवर कितें तरी प्रोविजन करूंक जाय आतां कितले एक्सिडेंट जाता हांगासर कितले जाता
तुमकां त्रास जाता
भुरगीं खंय क्रॉस करतली सांगपा
क्रॉसिंगाक त्रास
एकदम त्रास जाता
आनी हायवे
लागता आनी क्रॉस करपाक आनी येवपाक बायकवाले पासून आतां सगळेच पयशे घेतात कित्याक तांकां हे येवचें पडटा कितें करतलो तांचोय गुन्यांव करूंक जायना आनी कितें करतलो आनी
सो तुमकां फ्लायओवर जाय
हय ड्रायव्हर जाय तर सदां 300 रुपया मोडून आमचे लागीं भरता पयशे दिसाक
चड गाडयो जाल्या न्ही
चड जाल्या आनी हें सारकें जंक्शन रॉंग सारकें मात्तूय सारकें करेक्ट हें करूंक ना तें प्रोजेक्ट करूंक ना हेणे रिस्की तेणे रिस्की हेणे रिस्की हेणे रिस्की मागीर खंय क्रॉस करतलो ते पुलीस सामान मातशें काडटात ते मागीर कितें क्रॉस करतलो सांग एकदम हें रिस्की सारकें जाता
Highway is not within their budget.
No, it's not a question of a budget. See, this road has been approved many years ago. It is delayed to multiple hurdles that we are facing. So ultimately, we have to look at a long-term solution. Temporarily, we can provide some relief, but there is going to be some inconvenience. See, I strongly believe that it is better to have a little inconvenience rather than risk your own life. a lot of people are ready to risk their lives in the name of convenience. But I think this is something very serious, where we are unable to account for the speed at which these vehicles travel.
Exactly.
And they are unable to stop 8-wheelers, 10-wheelers, 12-wheelers, 18-wheelers. These vehicles are not able to stop if somebody goes running across. In order to stop these vehicles, they require a space about 50 to 100 meters to slow down from whatever speed they are to zero. So we have to ensure that all these fit in the parameters. Also, vehicles coming from top cannot see the vehicles that are coming from down, or the vehicles from down cannot see what is happening on top till they reach on top. So there is not enough time for everybody to slow down and to account for everything that is happening in this very important, at the same time very confusing junction with all this that has happened. So we have to look at a solution where it is planned properly, where there will be a little inconvenience for everybody. I understand there is a ground, there is a lot of things that is taken place. There is not enough space for us to build a flyover. Otherwise, there would be a flyover. Your house is right here.
What is the inconvenience you're talking about?
Inconvenience in the sense
What could happen?
How people used to just cross the highway like before. You cannot cross this highway.
So then what would happen?
See, you would have to either go right up till Karaswada and take a U-turn.
So you're trying to say this would be again all divided total and you use both the
Yes, that would be the most...
The problem is, one problem is, there are many patients who travel to district hospital. Now there, when they go to, people cannot afford to come to district hospital. And those people who travel by bus, if you use that road, the bus can come from Duler, get into Vrindavan Road and come this side. But whether that will be allowed for all the buses, and again there will be, because see, the back road was not supposed to be the road.
Right now we are just using it.
But no, just using it is going to be permanent.
But can there not be a subway?
I had proposed the subway, but there is also 1,000 water line that is running.
No, I think something could be done, sir. Or flyover from Karaswada itself.
Nobody uses it here in
No, I'll tell you one thing. No, just one moment. I'll just say something.
With regards to that, we had promised him that we will be doing an inspection. Today I am here with the concerned MLA of Aldana constituency, Advocate Carlos Pereira, to ensure that we have a look at it. We are reviewing this entire situation where in the beginning, when I came chalu asle, I was strongly against this road being opened up, creating a junction. आमका खबर आसा junction asle, but when the road is increasing by 3 times its size, we have to also account for the time it takes to cross from one end to the other end. With regards to all of these issues and being able to envision what the problem would be in the future, I had strongly opposed this junction here. But due to pressure from the local villagers and pressure put on the local MLA during that time, this opening was created to make it convenient for people. But today, as we can see, it has become a death trap, and we can see a lot of accidents taking place. On an average, 3 to 5 accidents per day that take place at this junction. So we have had a site inspection with the Honorable MLA Babu Carlos here, along with all the people from this area, and we have seen what the issue is. I regularly visit this site. Issue we can see a big sports complex on this side. On the eastern side, on the western side, we have our district hospital, which is also an important place where a lot of people from all over Bangladesh, they come for medical treatment to this facility. So we have to ensure that so that people can utilize both these facilities, and to ensure smooth travel across this highway, we have to provide necessary safety measures as well as a permanent solution over the next couple of years, because as we can see, the traffic is only increasing. So we have to look at the safety aspect of the entire project as well as the convenient aspect of everything, and ensure that we come up with a proper solution. There is already been a proposal to install signals for a temporary basis. It is not a permanent solution. It is just a temporary solution where signals will be installed on this site through the highways have sent a request to their central board. So they need to get an approval from the government of India because the highway belongs to the government of India. As soon as they get that approval, they will install the signals. There is also another team that is here surveying all these light spots and all these dangerous spots on public roads. So they will also come here and have do their survey. Yeah, they are visiting here on the direction by the Supreme Court of India to come and look at all these issues that are faced by people as well as accident-prone zones that are there all over the state of Goa. So they are here in North Goa today, and I expect them to come later on in the day for taking my
I represented NHAI for many years, 10 to 15 years I represented, so I know the law. And I know that permission under 34 can be granted by them. Second, we propose it.
Howdy. Just take that letter or ask your
We have to send it to RO.
Please don't cut the surface where you are installing the lights.
Now, obviously the conduit
Mario, you with NHAI or GSIDC?
we have authority engineer. Today the team leader is not there.
Then we'll call another.
Excuse me, sir. एक team in लिया sir to check all the blind spots around. The team is from Delhi. What about what they are doing?
Which team is coming?
2 days back they are here.
Sir, presently Supreme Court has appointed one committee because the black spot. They are presently they are in Goa. Today I think they are in North Goa.
Call them here.
No. They are supposed to They will come. Definitely they will come. But they have, as per their schedule, they are visiting.
There is a PIL on road safety which is going on for many years in Supreme Court.
Yeah, that's all.
That's the same one. But now can we have
This I will
can we also now quickly now as Relator Shua has said that as far as the traffic thing is concerned, they will make a letter to NHAI to get that installed as a temporary measure, immediate temporary measure. Understanding? I'm not saying that's going to be something. There are some others. I will try to create something and please circulate to others so you can send us your suggestions. I'm not saying all suggestions will be accepted. They may be better, there may be some others which may drop, but also we have to look at technical benefits. Then we will. Yeah, you just check that. Second part of it is after we get your feedback, is what I'm just saying. Then we will have a meeting between myself and the authorities, and then we will try to get some sort of a draft plan. I'm not even saying final plan, a draft plan, which will circulate to you. Then you all can make a suggestion. We'll try to have a meeting in a hall, not here. And then once we take a decision, we can explain to you certain reasons why certain things can't happen. Yeah.
We'll do that. Have very, very healthy interaction for all of you. We will also ensure that everybody is there on time and everybody knows who all are on stage, not only the MLA, the current council, all of them. Ultimately, it has to be designed and
For returning, no. From this one, no. We have to take a big circle.
I start the take the dates, start working on receiving your inputs. Meantime, they will also work on their sides, and we will forward the inputs to them. Remember, I am telling you sometimes, I have also put a very good suggestion, which I thought was good. But when we speak to the engineer, they talk about technical problems, other problems which arise when you agree to one level. Like now, see this opening this and having this. Joshua always mentioned that this will cause a problem. And he was opposed. But now people demanded it was open. And now the problems have come. Understanding?
But there was no alternative solution. There was no alternative solution. Even if you had closed it, we would have suffered. So it's the best thing that happened. Even if your thought was not feasible. Feasible, not feasible for your. We need the opening. How would we
So
go?
do you understand? Now we won't go into this.
Everyone will go on opening.
What we can do in the present, we will in the future. Okay? And we will see. Authorities also want to cooperate with us. We only have to push them to do it faster. Yeah? So we will work on this. Joshua is also on board. You've seen that he's come also specially.
One request is that we just come early, which is specifically
That engineer you bring them and show this.
then coming here, similar gathering should be there.
Sir, what happened?
Or take them to the hall and actually
Sir, listen. Sir, made a black spot. Black spot is a different.
This is not a black spot. This is an invisible spot.
Because of
Don't get blind in this. This is suddenly seen.
yes, them and
But that time we want
You may have not identified it, you may place it before Supreme Court at that time. But now it has become.
They are not
So
come.
if you tell
They are
them
not
there
come
is
here
one
for
additional,
holiday.
they will come, trust me. They will come.
yes, that is the point.
So that is the
After
only
looking at the DPR, they will say it has to be closed. It has to be closed.
on your position, it is a problem.
They will ask us to close it. But we have
But your DPR would have had a flyover there.
Yeah, right down. Then we want it.
You can't say close here, no flyover there.
Let we want it.
You are omitted one flyover.
Everything was not taken.
And you have to understand that. You have to explain them. They
Everything
can't
was
say
not
close
taken
and no
away.
flyover.
All the material was brought down. All the material was brought down. All of a sudden it became different. So we were
Road has come out. They have changed the plan. They are not supposed to come out.
It's like very bad.
Your inspection will be done. I will come and assembly for
So we will inform everybody. We will also iPad and see a page or something.
Anyway, with this cooperation of yours, both the MLA, sir, excuse me, sir, with the MLA of Aldana and Amsa, Joshua, Carlos and Joshua, trying to solve problem coming to the ground level and putting hand in hand. What is required for us is a spirit which is shown by both of them. Both are highly educated and both have lawful knowledge, as Carlos spoke about certain sections also on the spot. So what we are trying to say is what we require is this zeal. So when you have the zeal, we will have the enthusiasm. We are with you. Anytime you come here, we are there. But make sure this is done very nicely and very quickly. First temporary solution and then permanent solution. And thank you very much for your...
Thank you very much.
This morning, afternoon, night, we did getting messages and pictures of accidents which have taken here. It is very dangerous. Even before election, people came and appealed to me by saying you must do something about it. It is a major decision which has to be taken because now the highway is ready. So a long-term solution, I've also made certain suggestions. I've also spoken about how Old Goa bypass was ready, and then after that was ready, it was still dug up to make a underground this thing. access, not a subway, an underground access which was made for vehicles to pass under, which can even accommodate buses and all that, and to go to the other side to service the other area. So these are all technical parameters which the engineers have to go through, have to study, and as a temporary measure, they are putting traffic lights. The Mapsa municipality will install that. They are seeking permission from NHAI because it's road National Highway Authority is involved in this. And you see the people of Akoi, Kamarkazan, Pede are having great problem to cross over to city. It's a shame that they have to cross over with great difficulty. Taking a turn at this junction itself is like a death trap. I myself get scared. Sometimes I drive the car, taking a turn, I don't know who may hit me from the back while I'm turning, or as soon as I'm turning, somebody hit me from the other side. Or once I've turned, somebody may hit me. So this kind of danger, which if I can face it, why not the common man see this every day? What about those on two-wheelers? It is much more frightful for them. So therefore, I'm very grateful that our MLA of Mapsa and also Vice Chairman of GSIDC, Joshua came, because I know GSIDC can take up the project. I pointed out to him that these two flyovers ahead at Bastora and the one near Green Park were done by GSIDC. So if necessary, proposal can be made that they can take it over. Because if you go into the National Highway, then to the Government of India and the budget proposals, it will take 5 years or maybe more. At least Government of Goa, we can do it faster at our level. So if this could be done by GSIDC, why can we not do something for the benefit of the people, our people here through GSIDC? So I think that we have made a good start. What is the next step we are going to take is, of course, the traffic lights is the temporary solution. We will create a sort of maybe a Facebook page where we are going to ask suggestions. Many people have very good suggestions. Some may be feasible, some may not be feasible, but we will take those feedbacks we receive. We will place it before the technical experts, whether the engineers and the consultants and whoever are involved. The officers also are here. They were also here taking notes of what is to be done. Once we get that, then we will discuss. We will have a draft plan which we will submit back to the people, and then we will have a sort of a public meeting where everybody can come and address, and some people's concerns can also be responded to, and or they can be explained why certain things are not possible, because every solution we give may not be the only or the best solution. Someone may have a better solution. So they may express some other difficulties which arise in the solution. So all this we can take care of, and I think we'll get a final solution. Whose fault is this? Will take some time. I'm not saying no. I can't give a time date for this, but I hope that this traffic signal will come, hopefully within a month, within 45 days. Let me say this.
Whose fault is this now?
I can't attribute to anybody's fault. Because
I would like to ask that. What we are doing now,
no, that I was speaking about it.
as an afterthought,
Yeah.
during the planning of the highway, nobody looked at the interest in it.
So,
Am I right?
no, that again.
I'm questioning as a citizen of India.
I was not there that time.
No, I know that.
So I can answer what somebody else said.
पाल्दोना एक्स MLA ने एक स्टेटमेंट दिला की पाल्दोना एक रवींद्र भवनाचे म्हणून सतेजेर कितें म्हणणें आसा तुमचें?
See, I don't want to comment. We are come only for this highway inspection. So I don't think Ravindra Bhavan in Kottatumar. So I can't make any comment on that. And if Ravindra Bhavan is being made, it's a welcome step. But where it's going to be made and which land is being offered, and that is a mystery for me. I don't know where. Maybe he's got some land, maybe he's got a house where he's offering. Somebody must be donating. So maybe they have a Ravindra Bhavan there. I'll be happy. I will also go and avail of facilities and send our people there to Ravindra Bhavan if it comes there. But I don't know. I will not talk unless there is something concrete.